Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is the Unfaded podcast, where we listen to you and ignore you all at the same time. This is episode number 77. We're in the building. Say what's up to the people out there real quick.
What's up, guys? It is the LA Bailey back again for episode 77 with Shay One, and this is going to be an exciting episode. If you haven't heard, we got a lot going on. So, what's up?
I want to give a shout out to everybody on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for kicking with us tonight. We got a special guest on the show. We got Miss Nicole Welsh, the creator of KoKo Mystique, the high fashion female designer line. And we got what else we got on this show today? We got a dude getting mauled by a bear. We got a peeing story at 7-Eleven. We got colorism with Wale. We got a little bit of everything on here.
And shout out to Donnie Lene for saying congratulations on episode 77.
Oh, okay, what's up, Donnie?
Like, for real, we actually made it to 77.
So what's been going on, man?
You know what? A lot. I was busy this past week, y'all. I was doing I was working hard. I was hustling. Okay. Closet 18 has been popping off. I had a great rehearsal, and then I went to this amazing fashion show weekend. Yeah. And I walked the runway.
Oh, now how was that? Did you fall?
No, I didn't fall. I almost did.
You had them skinny, high heels.
I did have the skinny high heels.
Wobble and then they fall down.
And I walked on some unleavened ground. Unleavened. That's like totally in the Bible.
That's what's that?
Unleavened bread.
Oh, okay.
The floor wasn't leveled that great, but I successfully walked the entire runway without falling. And I think that is like amazing.
So yeah, on with me. I missed church.
Yeah.
Sunday,
let's talk about that.
It was crazy, right? The one time I missed church. All right, the one time I missed church, it's some big news that was popping off.
Right.
LA was there. You want to tell them the story?
I mean,
you were there.
So the church,
I found out secondhand from you.
So the church I go to, there was a woman named Margaret that attended the church years ago or used to come in and out. I don't know the full story, y'all. I could be completely wrong with the backstory, but basically she's a magistrate. She served the Cleveland Young Youth and helped with that department and really had a huge influence in that realm. And basically for years she's done that. And as she got older, she ended up going to a nursing home. And she, I guess, included the church in her will. So she had recently passed in February, and we just got the news Sunday that she left the church $7 million. So I'm gonna let that sink in. She left the church $7 million.
Now the church is paid off.
The church is paid off now, and now we're able to as different ministries sit down and figure out how we can use that for the church, for the community in the church, for the community around the church. I mean, y'all. Yes. They're like, what?
And I heard it was lit.
I mean, the whole church was like,
I was mad. I missed it.
Shouting. I was like, no.
You ever see a priest do a praise dance?
If you never see it, right.
I missed it.
If you never seen a priest do a shout, he shouted
praise
on Sunday.
Dance, praise break.
I mean, our Catholic church is kind of like a Baptist church. I can't even say if it's Catholic. Like,
It's definitely Catholic. I don't want people to
it
get
is
confused.
Catholic. It is a Catholic. It's a Black Catholic church. It's one of 3 in Cleveland.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know.
I think they said there's only 3 Black Catholic
Is
churches
it?
in Cleveland. Us, Holy Spirit, and somewhere else.
Saint Adolphus?
Saint Adolphus. I don't know.
Anyways.
But I think it's a Catholic church, but I'm telling you, the praise and the atmosphere is straight up like Baptist, Pentecostal, not fully Pentecostal, but Baptist. They go in with the music and all of that. So, I mean, it is a huge blessing. And you know what I learned from all of that, y'all, was that you never know what God will bless you with and when he will bless you. Number 1. Number 2, you never know who you're talking to. You don't know who you are being nice to or being mean and negative with. You don't know who you're hugging. You don't know who's walking into your store, into your church, into your job, who's sitting next to you. You do not know, because that same person could end up blessing you in the long run. And it doesn't have to be financial either. They could be blessing you with an amazing connection.
Not even just about blessing you as an individual, just what they could do out in the world or whatever it is. Just be kind to people. Be good to people as best as you can. You know, I know we clown a lot on this show. I'll probably say something crazy later on that might even contradict what we're saying right now a little bit. But
right. I mean,
but it's supposed to be all in fun. So, but yeah, you know, just
be good to people.
Be conscious of, you know, how you treating people, because this woman hadn't been there in God knows how long.
Right.
So she had such a good experience, and I'm glad she did. Like most people have a good experience when they come there anyway. So
true. Yeah. Yeah.
But we got so much to get into today. Right. So let's go ahead and get into the drop for this week.
Woo-hoo.
T Grizzlies releasing his debut album, Activated. Singles from the album are Don't Even Trip, featuring Moneybagg Yo and Colors. In the midst of a dispute with his management team, and I'm going too far. Next, in the midst of a dispute with his management team and leaking his own mixtape, Ski Mask, the Slump God's officially dropping his mixtape, Beware of the Book of Eli. Ski Mask says his manager has been delaying the release because he knew he was about to get fired. The rapper posted on IG that he would leak the project on his own if he got 40,000 comments. The fans, of course, came through. And Ski Mask put the stuff out on SoundCloud, and it was later taken down by management. All right, well. but anyways, it's coming out this Friday. And then Brooklyn female rapper Jungle P.
Just say the word. Say the word. I don't know why.
Jungle Pussy, that's their name, is releasing her forthcoming album, JP3. This is the follow-up to her last release from 2 years ago. Pregnant with Success. You can check out the single State of the Union, Showers, and Trader Joe's. All right. So lastly, we got Draco pulling up with his first official mixtape, Fully Loaded, this week as well. And this is your drop for the week. For Friday, go and check out these albums. Give them a little bit of your time. Tell us why you love it or hate it on Facebook, Instagram. You know the drill. At BanditBox. That's BANDEDBOX. Why y'all over here clowning me on?
First of all, did you see that? I was responding to the comment that says Lil Dicky's in the background, and that's what's up. So I was just like, and you was like, put your hand down.
Nah, I thought you was doing something else.
What would I have been? First of all, also, why can you answer this from the male perspective? Why do men have such a problem with saying the word pussy? What's wrong with pussy?
Because I'm on the air. And I don't know. And I don't know. I just don't know what I want to say and when I want to say it. So I don't think anybody has a problem with saying that. So I don't know where that's coming from.
Because today I was at a rehearsal.
Like hold on. We just got out of a church conversation. I just at least wanted to try to ease out of that.
That's where you placed it.
Anyways, that's not where I placed it. That's just where the conversation went. At the top of the show.
But we had a conversation at rehearsal today talking about that. And, you know, one of the guys was like, I don't know why they have such a problem with saying the word. Like, just say it. Just say it, you know? But I guess some guys don't.
How you figure they have a problem with the word?
I don't know because some guys when you say it like they're like ugh. Like it's pussy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the thing that births life, you know? Know what I mean?
All right.
You can't say that word. Oh, Nicole.
Was you saying that to me?
All you gotta do is remember the movie Serial Mom.
Pussy Willows.
Pussy Willows. Just say the flower. If that makes you, that should make it feel better. Just say the flower, and it will be okay. So just say Pussy Willow.
All right.
And emphasize Willow.
So KoKo, come on and join us whenever you get a moment. But while you're doing that, you want to go ahead and do the clip?
Oh, so all right. Let me bring her in. But you wrote it though.
But she can write it, but you can't.
You can write it, but you can't say it. I see what's happening here. Let me bring this lady in.
Maybe she can help out. Help me out with the clip. She's trying to trip me up this week with the clip of the week.
We gonna read. What's up? She gonna help us out.
Oh God, okay.
She done caught me all off guard. Like when I first get on, I'm cold. I'm not warmed up yet. And she's just like, "Why can't you say pussy?" I'm like, okay. I mean, we did just stop.
I can't say it.
We just talked about God blessing the church, and okay. I guess that's what we're doing.
That's why I think all you gotta say is the flower. So just say P Willow. Maybe.
And that's so funny you say that because me and my sisters cracked up on that movie Serial Mom. So yeah.
Yeah, that movie is hilarious.
Don't worry, I pulled that out as a throwback a couple weeks ago. I was thinking about it. I was like, we gotta watch that movie.
Right, we do. Again.
So go ahead and so what we do, Nicole is our guest. She is the creator of KoKo Mystique, the fashion design line. But we're not starting yet. But since you in here,
okay.
Since I brought you in a little early, I want some backup because I've been getting her every week. So what we do is we do the movie clip of the week and try to figure out what clip or what movie is this from. So it's a small clip. You figure out what it is. Those of you in IG, go ahead and guess along with us. Go ahead. This is your turn, LA. You trying to get me?
All right.
You want to intro it or something?
Huh?
You want to say something about it? You're just gonna press the button.
No, I'm just gonna press the button.
Okay, all right.
Okay. How much do I get for gas?
You didn't pump any.
What? Hey, why didn't you pump any gas?
They're all out. They only got diesel. Better go to the next station.
I'm lost.
Oh.
What'd you do?
All right, Nicole, I'm gonna let you try and take it. Do you know what it is?
No.
IG,
I'm lost.
Facebook.
What kind of what genre? What kind of movie?
It's a comedy.
Yeah. Like older comedy.
Old comedy?
Yeah.
Nah.
So what is old now?
Old is before 2005.
Before 2005 is old,
right?
now.
Wouldn't that be considered in movie time?
I guess.
Right? No?
I'm so bad with guessing movies.
Because that would be over 10 years ago. Like,
when did that come out?
95.
It came out in 95.
I don't know. That's what I saw in the brackets.
You ready? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead since nobody answered in the room. I tell you what, if you're in IG right now and you know the movie, I got 5 on it. I'll give you $5 if you know what it is. I already know
who should get this movie.
I'm guessing my girl is in the room who always collect.
Right. She stay collecting the $5 too.
She collects.
She like, that's my McDonald's money, KFC, Taco Bell.
I'm gonna give her 3 more seconds. I'll give it 5. 5, 4, 3. Throw a wave, an emoji up. Stop me.
What's up? All right.
So go ahead and get your hand ready to hit the applause button because that movie is Tommy Boy.
See, I never seen it.
Dang it.
You never seen Tommy Boy? It's Tommy Boy with Chris Farley.
Dang. You know what?
David Spade.
You know what? No, I am gonna get Shay one of these weeks. So this entire week, I'm about to go into research
This was
mode.
like mad easy. The last one was easy. It's like I knew in like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, I know it.
I
Do a
know.
color purple clip.
Huh?
Do a color purple clip. I got that one.
A lot of people got that one.
So this entire week, I'm about to go into research mode because I'm gonna find a movie that Shay One does not know. And no, I'm not gonna pull an animated movie like Finding Nemo because he's always throwing shade.
Yeah, she's always trying to.
But I love my animated movies, so don't
bring
hate.
in Disney or something.
I will
I'm like, I'll watch that.
I will pull The Incredibles with Frozone, and I will pull.
Is that a Jamaican thing? Frozone?
What? No, it was in the movie The Incredibles.
You was just trying to be cool right there. Is that what it was?
No, you just don't. You're not in the clique,
okay.
so you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway.
Frozone. Okay.
My sister just joined us. Serial Mom is her movie.
What? Dang.
Frozen or what?
Not Frozen. I said
Color Purple.
Dang it! I'm gonna get him, y'all. I'm gonna get him because he always wins.
I believe you will, but I think you're gonna have some difficulty. I'm just saying.
Okay, so is this a challenge?
It's been a challenge.
No. What's the stage?
I'm just waiting to get my turn back so I could throw a
Okay, give me one more. Give me one more week. Next week, I'm gonna get you.
You can take as many weeks as you like, but I'm just saying I would like to take a turn to throw a film
shade?
out to you.
Do you see the shade? This is what I'm
That's
talking about.
shade.
That's why you should be called Shade One, not Shay One. I'm just saying, just mad shade.
Anyways, so. You want to bring it in?
Okay, so guys, we have on the air the amazing Nicole Welsh. And if you have not heard about this woman, you should have already heard about her. If you have not seen her fashion line, you should have already seen it. She is an amazing designer. I've had the honor of going to one of her fashion shows to see her designs and hear her story, but I want her to tell you for herself. So, guys, I want to Nicole Welsh on the call.
Hey, everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Nicole, how are you? How do you feel?
I am great. I'm great. It's such an honor to be here with you guys. Thank you for having me.
Definitely. We're glad you was able to make it. I know we struggled a little bit bringing everybody in the line live right now, but we here. We here. We did it. We made it.
Yes.
They're going to struggle.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
We're good. I cannot wait for you to really tell them who. So in this, I know, what's your name of your fashion line?
I just started as KoKo Mystique. It didn't really have a name. So on my website, it will be KoKo's Closet.
Okay.
Because right now I have a house full of clothes and no stores. So every one of my friends just say, hey, can we come over to KoKo's Closet? Sure can.
I get it. And sometimes you got to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. So KoKo Mystique is currently officially the name of the
so you bring in Mystique. Where did Mystique come from? Why not just KoKo's Closet?
Okay. Funny story.
Okay.
So when I first started sewing, I just started as a hobby just for me. And so my one girlfriend, Lysandra Burks, she was having an alter ego party. And all the girls, we had to dress up as our alter ego. And so I had just started sewing. So I made me this cute little pair of furry shorts. Did you see those shorts? No, maybe they had little furry shorts and a cute little jacket.
Was it short?
So
was it like short?
Like short shorts?
Yeah, some little booty shorts.
Okay, so furry booty shorts. You know, we got to clarify.
Right, we got to get the visual.
Right.
The visual.
For those who just listening.
Understand what's going on.
Because there's some people that's just going to listen to this. So you need to create a whole thing.
Bring in the Mystique.
Okay. So I didn't have an alter ego. So I just came up with the name KoKo, and I like things mysterious and sexy. And so that just sounded sexy to me.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, I'll be KoKo Mystique. And then as I started sewing, it just kind of stuck with me. And so now my Mystique line is my patent leather because I just That's just so sexy. That's just my alter ego. When I put that pet leather on, I feel Mystique-ish.
So you got like an alter ego. Alter ego name. Do you have like another name, like how Beyonce Sasha Fierce? So Nicole is.
So like when you design, you're like, when I'm doing Mystique, you know,
I'm just Miss Mystique, I guess. I don't know.
So when did you officially start? Like when was that first pair of shorts made? Like when was that?
This is 18. Back in 2014, I believe.
Okay. So 4 years.
2014, yeah.
So you've been at this for 4 years, and now look at you. You got fashion shows and a full line, and got models and whatnot. Excuse me.
I didn't but when I first started, it didn't I didn't start there. You know, I just kind of made a few things here and there. So it just officially like really took off within the last 2 years.
Okay.
Where I really started creating and wanting to be in shows and stuff like that. So just the last 2 years, it really started growing.
Oh, wow. So like with your line, like who would you say who was your support person? Like, did you have a group or did you just do this all on your own?
Definitely. Because when I first started, my husband bought me my sewing machine as a gift. We were just talking about, you know, dreams as a kid. And, you know, he came home with a sewing machine. And I thought that was so sweet. But I wouldn't be doing this, I would say, if it was not for my friends and my family believing in me. Because when I made something, I downplayed it a lot. And I said, you know, there's so many designers out here. Anybody can do this. And so as I started growing, people say, no, not anybody can do this. You have a natural talent for this. And if it wasn't for them pushing me and saying, you're doing this, you're doing a great job, I wouldn't be doing this because I didn't believe in myself. So if it was not for the people who, like my sisters on now, Carly, hey, baby, and my friends, I would say I wouldn't be because I was scared to death.
I feel you on that. It's like when somebody says, yeah, I could play the piano, but can you play the piano? You know what I mean? I can slam my hands down on the keys. I'm playing the piano. That ain't, you know, it's not the same thing.
Right.
And I was just scared that people would say, oh, anybody can do that, you know? So I was the first one to say it. Oh, this is nothing. Anybody can do this. So I wanted to be the first, and so it wouldn't hurt so bad if somebody else said it to me.
Right.
But I've been getting a lot of love from public and people out here. Just Lord, I'm at the show you were at. Like, so a lady walked up to me and she was like, "Oh my God, you're KoKo." You know how that made my heart feel? I was like, "Oh my God, somebody recognized you."
Did she get a picture with you?
Yes.
She's like, "Let me get a picture. Let me get this on my Snapchat."
No, I didn't get a picture with her, but I did take some pictures with some people that asked me for my picture. I was like, okay.
Look
so
at
that
you.
made me feel awesome.
It should.
Yeah.
And you said something really important that you kind of like ran over real quick. But you said that you would say, oh, anybody can do this. So that if anyone else said it to you, it wouldn't feel so bad to you. And it's like, I think people do that all the time. Like they tell themselves, oh, you're not good at this, or anybody can do this, or this ain't nothing. So just to kind of brace themselves, and that's not good. Like, and I understand that, like you're trying to desensitize your own ears, like desensitize yourself. But the mistake that happens with that is as you're doing that, you're pulling down your own confidence and your own self-esteem, high self-esteem in yourself. And you don't push yourself as hard as you could. So I'm glad that you, even while saying that, you had your husband and your family and friends around you to kind of pull you out of it and be like, girl, we ain't got time for that. Husband done brought home a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Was like, you gonna sew.
See, now what's easy for you is not easy for everybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people, like, you're good at something and people are like, yo, you're really good at this, you know. But you're like, man, this is just like it's easy for me. Anybody can do it. Nah.
Because I can tell
that's your blessing. You know what I mean? So like with the fabrics. Go ahead.
Mhm.
I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead. You wanted to say something to that?
No, I was just gonna say it really is a true blessing, and this was, I want to say this is God's vision, because I had no idea I would be doing what I'm doing right now. So He definitely had this path in mind, because
Right.
I had no idea.
Because I can tell you, if I tried to sew something on the sewing machine, I wouldn't even know where to put what.
Sure.
And I thought about it, but
if I
it ain't
saw
happening.
something, my shirt would look like Denise off of the Cosby Show when she made Theo that shirt,
Yes.
the Gordon Cottrell or whatever the heck it was.
Probably look worse. Ooh.
It gonna be that bad.
I was throwing
It
shit.
might be. So what made you go with like the patent leather fabric? Because I'm wondering, did you start? You didn't start there, did you, with the patent leather?
No,
You just
no. How did I get there? Okay. The movie Matrix, Catwoman,
okay.
all that power and the beauty. Like I said, to me, when I put that on, to me, it just looks sexy. It's empowering. It lifts my confidence. And it just makes me feel like another woman. It puts me in a whole nother mindset. When I had put on my coat, if you went on my page, you saw the coat, the long black pattern of the coat I was wearing.
And I thought about Matrix.
Yes, that one.
Let me give it a look so they can see. Look at that. Look at it, y'all. Look at her. Bam. Bam.
You see my whole attitude change in that picture, right?
Here you go, Facebook.
That's KoKo Mystique right there.
Can y'all see Facebook? This is such a like janky way of showing it.
When I wore that to Black Panther, you should have saw my walk. My husband just walked behind me. He was like, "Okay, just go ahead."
Oh, you wore that to the Black Panther movie thing?
Yes.
Yes.
And I got so many compliments.
The Black Panther.
I walked in there like I came out the movie, like I was off the screen, off the set.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
I noticed like a lot of like this particular piece in particular is very like showy. It made me think like, okay, what other performers are out there that wear those kind of things, you know? Like I was thinking of CeeLo Green. Like he wears a lot of crazy outfits. I know one time he did an event for Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
And he put the Patti LaBelle hair on. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Oh.
With the hair.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. With the hair, he had the Patti LaBelle hair, and like
damn,
he just puts on a lot of crazy outfits.
Yeah, I missed that.
Right.
So would you design some pieces for stage, or are you designing like a lot of pieces for for everyday life?
I would love to design for the stage, but I think I like to design more for everyday life, but with a flair. So like my tagline or whatever that is called is, I like functional wear with a flair.
Okay.
So something that you can wear every day, but you're not going to see too often. It makes you stand out. So people will be like, take a second look like, wow, that's different, So I like couture. I love runway stuff, but I want to be able to wear my stuff too.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to the movie theaters and be the one like, who is that over there?
Now maybe you can explain something to me, because I always see stuff on like the runway and I'll be like, I can't see anybody just wearing that to any event, really, or even just walking down the street.
Like,
going to Walmart or something. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff that you see, like because you see a lot of crazy stuff at Walmart. Maybe that is one place where you could get away with it. You know what I mean? At least it'd be a dress up extreme instead of a dress down extreme experience.
Like what we do see on these memes.
God, that's funny.
I'd rather see that walking around the store than But
that's fun.
How do designers? I always wonder this. Like, how do designers actually make their money? Because I'm like, do they make their money off of those actual designs, and do they have just other designs that are like every day? You get what I'm saying? Because some designers, I can't think of them right now. It seems like they just make just nothing but extreme clothing. So I'm wondering. I'm like, how do they?
I have an answer for that one, but. For those extreme outfits on the runway, I think they're just for the runway. Like those big designers, some of those big designers, the big names, I think they can afford to just design just for the runway. Whereas designers like me, I'm trying to design so people can buy.
Right. Design and buy.
I can make a few dollars.
Right.
That makes sense, because I think some of the biggest designers probably have a line for everyday wear. But when it's runways, like maybe that's the part where they get to like really let loose and express.
Exactly.
Because they may not get to express and do all the elaborate things on a day-to-day basis. So that might be their like showcase.
I figured they would mix it up, you know, a little bit, but I guess obviously the one that's gonna stick out is the most extreme thing, because it's like, yo, look at this. This woman's wearing a stove. You know what I'm saying? Like
a stove.
Who's gonna see that? You know, you don't see that every day.
This woman's wearing a stove.
So just like for me, even with my patent leather stuff, I don't know if this is gonna speak to people and they're gonna want to buy it. But I like to throw it in at the end of a runway because that's my wow factor.
So it's
the most of my stuff is everyday stuff people can buy. But for that, I don't know right now. I don't know if I'm known well enough. People like, oh, let me go to KoKo and get this patent leather outfit. I don't know how well the public likes that. That's probably for me right now.
I see. I
hope somebody want it one day.
They will.
Yeah. Do you have some extreme ideas where you're just like, nah, they ain't ready for this yet? They're not ready.
Not yet. I haven't had anything real extreme like that yet.
It's coming. See, I just got your mind working.
It's coming.
Right.
She's like, you know what? I need to get an extreme design book. I was like, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this.
So what would you say is in the works for like for this, like your goals for this year, like to close out the year? Where would you like to be, or what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to kill my son.
Ooh.
Cut that water off.
That might be the goal.
Cut it off and stop. I am so sorry.
Damn kids.
I told him to be quiet. Now he want to wash dishes. My goals.
Wait. I love it. Like, they are hilarious. Like, really? I just said no.
I'm so sorry.
Now you want to be washing dishes. Now you want to be good.
That took me back. Because I had a roommate, like, he wouldn't clean sometimes. And he had some cake or something, like some kind of pie or something. I'm at school all day. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get in that pie. Then I get home. He decides to clean up and throws the pie out. I'm like, the one time.
Throw it out.
Yeah, he threw it out.
Oh my God.
I was like, and it wasn't bad. It was just like, this is unhealthy. I'm throwing it away.
He would not have been my roommate after that. But then again, talking about roommates, my landlord, when I was living in Florida, I went grocery shopping and bought a watermelon. Okay. And I went to work and I came back and there were 2 slices of watermelon left. And she's an older landlord. She was probably like 80 or something.
That's like that episode where we talk about old people.
And my roommate comes over. She's like, oh my gosh, do you want some watermelon? I was like, that was mine. Okay.
Oh my God.
I bought that. Went to work daydreaming about this watermelon because I like watermelon.
Oh my goodness.
And she was just like, oh yeah, her friends came over because they're getting ready to go to Jacksonville, and she shared it and saved me 2 slices.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I know you were livid.
Oh, the whole thing. The whole water. I said, how many friends did you have over?
2 things, yo. These pants are dope right here.
Let me know.
Can you see that? The pants?
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
What fabric is that?
Yeah. Where was that? What is
that?
Y'all,
that is a beautiful rosette fabric I found at Joann years ago when I first started sewing, and I cannot find it anywhere again.
Man.
And then it looked like Tiffany Haddish showed up.
Tiffany.
It just photobombs your picture. You look like Tiffany Haddish.
You really do. You do look like Tiffany Haddish.
Somebody else told me that too. That is so
like,
funny.
No, she looked like me. I was out here before she was out here, right? Tiffany Haddish looked like me.
That's one of my camo. You can see that. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, yes.
My camo kimono.
Okay, kind of silky.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Now, do you just find the fabrics, or do you get your do you get them like specially printed, or have you gotten that far yet?
I had you. Oh my God! So I had a skirt when I first started sewing. My girlfriend, she's an artist, and she created me some fabric from spoon flower with my name all over with different things that describe me. I have to find that skirt. It's not on my KoKo page. But so that's the only time I had something fabric made for me. But I used to just go to Joann or order online, different places.
Okay.
And I used to just let the fabric speak to me. And I'll see something I like. And if I don't know what I want to do with it, it'll sit around here for a month or two or whatever until it says I want to be this. Like it.
That's what I was gonna ask you. If you already have an idea and go for the fabric, or do you go searching and let the fabric inspire you and you buy and then create from there? It
really does inspires me. It speaks to me. Like I'll see something I like I have some stuff in there that I just did something with and I've had it for 3 years. And I'm like, oh my God, now I know what to do with it. Wow. Or I'll just lay it out. I'll spread it out really wide. And I'll say, what do you want to become?
She the fabric whisperer, y'all. She's like, what you want to become?
Especially Friday night when my husband is gone, my son upstairs. I just sit and I might have a cocktail. And we just talk.
Oh, so she for real fabric whisperer.
I know y'all think I'm crazy.
No, not at all, actually.
So she's like, so you want to be a booty short?
But I have a good time with my fabric.
Some socks.
You want to be a jacket or a bra? Which one?
Y'all making fun of me, but that's for real.
No, I believe you. I love it. Like I like that you get like that. It's that way because then you're really gonna create from your heart. So
are you making some pieces for men at some point here?
Okay, so not quite yet, but in the winter, I have my fleece line where I do sweaters and the ponchos. So those sweaters are unisex.
Okay.
And I'm even doing some sets now. Like I made a fleece camo dress and a matching sweater for the guys. So this year I'm going to be in a couple of shows and you'll see a lot of sets with guys and girls walking together. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be in the building then. We got to come out and check you out.
Yes.
I swear it all. This picture right here.
He is going through my page.
Yes, we are. Everybody going to be going through your page.
What's crazy, okay. Those of y'all listening on the podcast and live, and listening to the playback or whatever, go to KoKo. That's KoKo _MYSTIQUE. Look at the clothes, of course, but I swear to God, this woman looks so much like Tiffany Haddish in some of these pictures. I be like,
so
how you get Tiffany Haddish? You got Tiffany Haddish to come out to the show. I'm like, she blowing up.
Right. I wish I could get her out here. I'll make her an outfit.
Listen, y'all.
Well, she ready. That she said, right?
When y'all go and look at this, look for the picture that was posted on April 8th.
Yes.
It's a carousel.
April 8th.
With 3 photos in it. And this was your last fashion show. And there's a face you're making right now that looks just like Tiffany Haddish.
Let me see.
Can you see? Is it too black?
Yes.
You might as well just change the tag and be like, Tiffany Haddish came out and she said she loves everything.
But
that is so funny.
I love
she might be my cousin.
You never know.
My cousin.
You never know. You better go on AfricanAncestry.com.
Hey, you never know. She said she said she was adopted. She might have got away.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So she might have got away. Go and get your family now.
Because I love me some Groupons too.
Right. Don't sleep on Groupon, y'all. Every time you see a concert talking about $100 ticket, you better wait and go check Groupon. They might have for $50. Because we've seen a lot of concerts on there for like half price.
Crazy prices.
And the last
And I don't even know how they do it.
Right. But I love this, KoKo. Like,
Shay, are you still on my page?
He totally is. You see him?
I'm glad you're liking the stuff.
Right. Like, bruh.
All right. Well, Well, let's.
So okay, let me tell you about what I got coming up next.
Okay,
so
good.
if you can come out. So May 19th, I'm one of the designers in the What is Beauty fashion show.
Oh,
we have like a whole bunch of models to choose from. So they gave me free.
Model. Can I model?
They already got them picked.
Dang it.
But next time I got you because you was working out. Let me give you a shout out. You was working that runway, girl. I didn't even know who you were. I look back on the like that's her. Okay.
Girl, that was me.
Didn't miss a beat.
Thank God.
Didn't miss a beat.
See, I didn't trip.
But so we got a lot of girls. So I get full range of whatever I want to show. So I'm gonna do some camo.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a lot of my spring stuff, and of course I'm gonna end the show with some patent leather.
Have to.
So
that's
gonna be KoKo. So I have about between 15 and 17 things I'm gonna show.
Okay, you got a
good catalog.
Yeah, that's a good amount. Yeah.
So if you can get away, go to www.whatisbeauty.live or Weebly or something like that, and get your tickets.
Whatisbeauty.live.
Come on out.
All right.
Is it? I think it is. Whatisbeauty.live. I think so.
And if anything, we can see you promoting it on your page.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's what I'm putting on there again too.
So again, where can they find you for those who are listening back or watching on live now that want to check you out? Where can they find the Mystique?
So right now, I'm located out of my home, and I will be doing. You know how people do those jewelry parties where you go to the houses.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to start doing that too. I bring my fashions to the house and we have a get together because I've done that before and that was so much fun. Ladies got together, modeled the clothes. So I'm at home base. So you can find me on Instagram at KoKo_Mystique. My website is up and coming. It's almost done. www.KoKoMystique.com.
Okay.
It's not ready yet, but it's coming.
That's all right.
And
Oh no, I'm saying where can they find you on Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram KoKo Mystique _KoKo Mystique, right? Yeah, that's it. And Facebook Nicole Welch.
Okay.
WELCH.
All right.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah, that was that is Nicole Welsh.
Yes.
Now, Nicole, you feel free to stick around with us. We got some crazy topics you could weigh in on if you want, or you could go. We love it if you hang out, but totally up to you. But thank you so much for coming on the show. If anything that you have coming up, please send it to us because we love to help promote and get your stuff out there. I'm telling y'all, go and check this stuff out. This stuff is really amazing. I'm saying,
go see the second Tiffany Haddish.
Ladies, if you want to get your sexy on, I'm just saying.
That's right. Y'all see what I just had on the other day, right? That was cute.
I know. Yes, I peeped it. I peeped it. I was just like, okay, excuse me.
Thank you.
But if you want to stay on for these topics, then you stay on because we love to hear what you got to say about some of these things.
Stuff is crazy.
So, So, in a trash. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Shay, if you could say that word for me.
That word.
Oh, what's that word?
The word from earlier?
Yeah.
Pussy?
Oh, there you go.
He said it, y'all.
You want me to say Mystique?
Yeah, I'll feel you. But go ahead. I'm about to go yell at my son. I'm going to tune back on in a little bit.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Y'all out here getting me in trouble. With this extra language.
So guys, like y'all we'll see what y'all are saying about this. So in a trash can at, what is this? Incheon?
What's up, Myron?
Incheon International Airport in Seoul? How you say it? Seoul?
I think it's Seoul.
A janitor found 7 gold bars.
7.
That's 7, okay? He found 7 gold bars worth $325 million Each bar was wrapped in newspaper, and police believe the bars were ditched by two men on their way from Hong Kong to Japan because they were afraid to take them through customs. So authorities say that the janitor may be able to keep the bars if the men do not come back to claim the precious metal.
And they won't. They're not coming back. Have you ever seen not Almost Got Away with It, but you know that
What's
show.
That show that we were watching the other day?
Where they try to sneak drugs back and forth. Locked Up Abroad. That's what it is.
Right.
Locked Up Abroad.
Y'all, listen. If I found 7 gold bars worth $325 million, I'll make sure them other people don't come back.
They're not coming back. All right.
$325 million.
When I look at that show, when you look at Locked Up Abroad, when they're like selling drugs and stuff, they're like removing cocaine and stuff from their body and try to dump it somewhere. You're gonna have to unplug that. Just trying to plug the laptop in. I don't know what that was. I was trying to there's an outlet right over there.
Do not. Okay. Do not try to shave.
But they're not coming back. All right. So this dude is about to basically go up $325 million. And my dude was a janitor.
His life about to change.
Now he probably had some help because them gold bars are heavy. I don't know if y'all seen Die Hard. Remember the Die Hard movie I was showing you?
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson broke the window with the gold bar because he tried to keep it. They didn't.
Listen,
it was. If I was trying to run up the street, that shit looked so heavy.
I would be cussing everybody out with that if I got that $325 million. Everybody, as a janitor, you know what you go through.
Make sure you wait.
Yeah,
make sure you wait and get the 320.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Don't be cussing people out. Then they come back and get it.
Let me at least get one. If they come back, I'll be like, listen, man, y'all wouldn't even have this if it wasn't for me. Okay, I could have just took it, and that would have been the end of the story. Right. But I turned it in. Damn. At least let me keep one bar if they come back, which I highly doubt.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
So check this out. Ticketmaster is dreaming of a world where you do not have to carry a physical ticket or a digital ticket on your phone. The company has invested in a new company called Blink. It's a facial recognition company, y'all. Now, one day they want your face to be the digital ticket and help reduce long lines and wait times at shows. Just walk normally towards the turnstiles. The system will recognize your face and let you into the venue. All right. So facial recognition does have its problems, though. Now, guess what? Guess what the problem is? The problem is facial recognition cannot recognize black folks. So this system, can you imagine people like black folks trying to go into like a Jay-Z concert or something and can't get in?
That is so disrespectful.
And pay money because it don't recognize it,
that is
it can't
so
recognize
disrespectful. Like, so the facial recognition that's supposed to be your face is supposed to be the ticket.
So it's like, I guess this camera sees your face and they're like, okay, this is the person that, obviously the ticket belongs to.
Right.
But thing opens.
But the problem is this facial recognition thing cannot recognize black people.
As of right now, no, I can't recognize black people, Mexicans, or anybody of color. So if you're real dark skinned, if you Wesley Snipes or something, and you're trying to get in, you probably won't be able to get past the gate.
This is okay. So my theory of why,
well, of course,
this might not why they can't recognize black people.
I see where you're going, because all black people look alike.
No, to them, which is pretty weird.
So you're trying to say
a lot of them look
you're
like
trying to
too.
say some white folks say I look like Elder Barge right now? Like, oh, this dude is a light skinned black.
First of all, when they say this person looks like someone, it's never it's like two completely different faces. You never know how did you get? It's like they say Ice Cube looks like Morris Chestnut. Like that doesn't even make any sense. I don't know how they say that, but I think
Faison Love look like Denzel.
I have a theory of why this facial recognition thing cannot pick up black people or can't see it.
Get black people.
I think that the company or the people that work around this project are like all white, and the program has only been working with white people and seeing white people all day. So,
well, that's probably what they built it off of. That's who's in the office. That's probably who's in back there
Right.
writing the code.
right. So that's all this facial recognition robot thing, whatever, is gonna see and study and learn. They never
So they're trying to
decided.
make, so they're trying to make the tech racist. is
They
what you're trying to say.
never. The tech is racist. Okay, they never took the thing and walked to the park. It was like, let's go outside and see what other people look like. No, it just can't recognize black people. What kind of dumb shit is that? Like, that is so
Well, you see, there's
stupid.
an opening now.
Right now, but that ain't cool. I think it's racist. They need to fix that. They need to bring it to New York or something, because apparently that's like the melting pot of all like different people, and have this thing study
Well, how many black people are out in Silicon Valley?
that too.
I'm just saying.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So for a minute, Wale's been brooding over his frustrations of not being as big as other rappers. Talking about what we talked about before. A fan wrote to Wale on Twitter, "Expressive passion for the music hurt and prevented you from being mentioned with the rest of your class." So Wale responded, "It hurt me greatly being a dark-skinned, in brackets, not half white, rapper. Direct descent from Africa did too, but let's not go there." He also went on to say that he was like going back to school. What? Something like that. So without saying too much, Wale must have been referring to the success of Drake, J. Cole, and Logic, or even white rappers like Post Malone and Eminem, etc. So like true fans, they pointed out, hey, there are plenty of dark-skinned rappers popping before and right now. So do you think that Wale's colorism argument is real when it comes to his success? What do y'all think?
I don't think so. I don't think so. There's plenty of dark-skinned rappers
There are.
that are successful. Kendrick Lamar.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z dark
Jay-
skin?
yeah,
I thought he was dark skin.
Would you consider Jay-Z dark-skinned
I
or
thought he
light-skinned?
was-
I think he's more of a caramel complexion.
Jay-Z?
I don't know. He ain't dark.
Jay-Z's
wouldn't
not
say
my
you like-
complexion.
You trying? What's your complexion then? What do you
My
call your-
complexion is
Oh, here she goes. She better be extra. My complexion is a KoKo caramel.
my complexion is a
swirl with
slight caramel, deepish caramel, a little hint of with a little highlight of white chocolate right here.
Let's see who else is hot. Meek Mill. He pretty black.
Right. Mm.
You got
Oh,
Rick
what's
Ross.
this guy? Yeah.
He was fat and black and lost weight. Okay.
I cannot.
And he got health issues. So and he's doing it.
I mean,
Let's
okay,
see.
so
I think Big Sean, he ain't black.
no,
But
no, Big Sean is
he dark.
no, he's not.
So Big Sean is light skinned.
Unless I'm not thinking about the right person.
Big Sean. I was about to say, well, then damn, what is Jay-Z
Okay.
then?
So Caramel says, I think it's sort of true. Look at Beyonce. She's talented, but Kelly is equally talented. Yeah, but Kelly's not putting in the work that Beyonce is putting in. Like they're just on a different level as far as like the level of like stuff that goes into their performances, her practicing. I think it's just two different levels. I can't even. That's my opinion.
They say the colorism argument works more with females more than anything.
It probably
that's what they
does.
say. Now,
but
not so much back in the day. I think we stomped that out. Like, you know, the whole like light skinned dude thing. Because back in the 80s, that used to be a thing where, you know, you had to be a light skinned dude with the Jerry curl,
like Elder Bar,
and be like extra pretty and shit. You know, I'm a big Prince fan, but he was one of them, you know, them beige mother. You know what I'm saying? That
she said she can't because beige shut it down. She shut it down.
yeah.
Come with it. But she shut it down.
I mean, who's a dark skinned female that's out here that's killing it? It's not,
SZA.
Okay.
SZA? Yeah.
I would
SZA.
yeah. I mean, now you could go darker. Who's darker?
You know I'm terrible. I will come up with names. Let me see.
You got Estelle, but I ain't heard a record
Estelle,
since
I don't know what
American Boy.
Estelle. All I remember was
American Boy.
American Boy with the fancy
Like the song went like that.
accent. Who? Okay, so name. Okay, y'all name a dark skinned artist, female artist out right now that is like doing well outside of SZA.
Out right now.
Fantasia.
Okay, okay. Fantasia. That was a good one.
That Jennifer
was a good one.
Hudson.
Okay, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, she definitely.
But it also
in.
depends on like how hot are we talking? Like as far as career. All right.
Good point.
Because it slowed down
Good point.
a lot, you know.
Okay, so
J-Hud.
okay, all right. That is a good point. Because okay, so would you consider is Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson would you say they're A-list performers?
Nah, because that's like you saying they can stand next to like Beyonce, like
so they're like B-list performers, like
yeah.
Okay,
I'll say they B.
So we got to name A-list artists then. That's dark skin.
There's just not too many. I mean, the only one that is blazing right now is Beyonce. I mean, really.
So then we got to come back and say for the A-list to make it past a B-list, is colorism the issue? Or
not
is
for
it
males?
we're talking about women.
We started off talking about males,
right? But we're talking about women.
But okay, but we're talking about. I mean, you know what it is? Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. I think if you put out a song that nobody can deny,
right?
Albums that nobody can deny,
true.
It pretty much won't matter what you look like.
That is true.
Just put out hot music because think about it. Well, that kind of blows my argument a little bit. I would say like Adele, you know, she's kind of big,
right?
Right, but typically she wouldn't be where she is if the music wasn't hot.
Would she be where she is if the
music wasn't hot? If the music wasn't what it was?
Okay,
she's got a great voice, but there's a lot of great voices out there.
Right? Would Adele be where she is if she was black, dark skin? Same look. Same sound,
you know
same
what?
accent.
No,
would she?
I wouldn't. I'm gonna say no.
So then, colorism is a thing.
I'm gonna say no.
Because
that's crazy.
That wouldn't. I doubt that would have happened.
But I mean, again, if you're putting out hot music and you're doing your best work ever,
right?
You can overcome that.
But let me throw this in here. There are a lot of artists right now that are better musically. Something else that's better musically, and then a lot of the artists that are out here right now, they are still considered underground artists. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like if you go to some of these open mics or go to some of these concerts that's put on locally, some of these artists out here are way better than some of the artists that's mainstream right now. But they're not gonna make it.
Now here's the thing: there's a difference between being a talented person that could play and do that, and then there's people who can come up with like material that actually people want to hear.
Yeah, and there are artists out there that do that. But they are not gonna get called to the mainstream because at the end of the day, I feel like it's about money and who you're connected to.
True, but today you don't have to worry about being pulled to the mainstream. In fact, the mainstream pulls to you. So even more today, that I think the argument kind of goes a little more out the window at this point, because if your material is hot, people will find you.
I feel like the mainstream pulls to you if it's a part of what they want. I just don't believe that if someone could have a huge following and people love their music and support them, but they're not gonna get called.
At some point, you can't be denied.
And just to pause real quick, Instagram, we got about 12 seconds left on here, but we're gonna bring you guys back in. So make sure you join back when we come back live again. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm just saying that you can't be denied. Like some artists just
Right.
can't be denied.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of somebody who would just never be anything at this point. I mean, shoot, you think they would give Kendrick a shot? The stuff that he talks about in his music without having fans
That's
pulling
true.
and pulling and holding that up.
That's true.
I don't think so. So I think even more today as an artist, if you're a rapper, singer, musician, whatever you do, if you are truly great, people will find you and people will fuck with you.
Okay. All right. So basically at the end of this conversation that we're having with this particular topic, colorism is not
Colorism is
not
something,
really, but not a factor, a huge factor when it
See,
comes.
we're talking about two things. This is what we used to talk about at the label I used to work. There's two ways. You can take the elevator, or you can take the stairs. All right. Now, colorism might have something to do with the elevator. All right. That means we're just gonna skip all the steps and skip all the fans and all the work on the way up.
Right.
And then there's the stairs.
True.
If somebody is willing to climb them stairs as an artist and get their name out there and work and promote and constantly make music and put great stuff out, you cannot be denied because you can't deny the stairs. And in fact, the people who take the elevator are the quickest ones to fall down. I'm just saying.
That's true.
The ones who take the stairs, it's hard
There's
to
room
mute and push them down.
There's room for everybody, I think.
All right. But for those of you, speaking of artists who took the stairs, for those of you who are ready to see New Edition and the cast of the New Edition story on tour this summer, you may have to wait a little bit longer. All right.
Man.
So rumors of issues within the group are holding things up, one of which is allegedly over the group's name and trademark, which Ralph Tresvant and Johnny Gill own solely. They're allegedly not willing to share the name with the other members. Now, I got to stop right there. Now, first of all, Johnny Gill, you were not an original member. I mean, you're a member, but you were not like the original member. You wasn't in the movie like them dancing in front of the headlights. You know what I'm saying?
Right, when they're trying to stop him.
And somehow you got the name, which is weird. Like he owns it. But then again, I get it. One of the two main singers of the group, there was Ralph. So, hey, your main singers, they do a lot of the work. Ralph, he did a lot of carrying. He carried them all the way to Johnny. All right, that's a long way.
He did.
But Michael Bivins said on his Instagram post, I know y'all are wondering why Ish is not going down. I will do my part and talk and open up communication to get the Ish back on track. And I say to you, sir, good luck. I hope it comes together. I just think about Bobby, and if the other guys can't work it out, we really in trouble with this. Fellas, huddle up. New Edition. You had a window. When that movie came out, y'all should have went straight to the road and killed the game.
Yeah.
Right now, people kind of, they remember.
They should have.
But now when they come back, it's like, okay.
They should have went on tour right after right
and then
after that.
Belle Biv DeVoe, they're out there, they're touring, they're doing their thing. And I like Belle Biv DeVoe. But once that movie came out, it kind of propped up New Edition a little more in people's minds. So like Belle Biv DeVoe was like mashed potatoes. And you're like, damn, where's the steak? The steak is New Edition. The steak is missing.
Dang. So entering the dating arena is Facebook, y'all. Facebook. This is when y'all need to be tagging people in Facebook because they need to Myron.
No, Myra. Isn't that Myra?
No.
That's Myra.
No, Myron.
Oh, Myron. Oh, my bad. My bad.
See,
I thought I knew you was in the room.
One job.
Your one job is to see.
So y'all, if you are in Facebook right now, I need y'all to tag people because they need to hear this story. Okay.
All right. So Facebook, this one's for you.
Facebook, this one is for you. We talking about you.
Right before starting the song, Facebook, this one is for you. Go ahead.
So entering the dating arena is Facebook. Facebook is going to add a dating section to the website. Okay, so we don't know too much right now, but what we do know is you won't need a separate app, and the people can only see your dating profile, not your actual Facebook profile.
Which is good. So if y'all was worried about that.
Right. So the company is aiming to create long-term relationships, not just random hookups.
Which is going to happen anyway.
Right. So, of course, they will use some of the information that you voluntarily gave up and maybe information that you didn't know you gave up in the first place to help match you with someone with similar interests. So Facebook says this section of the site will be ad-free. What do y'all think about Facebook adding on a dating site?
I say two things. It's weird that it's happening now because I feel like they would have started this a long time ago.
Right.
A long time ago. I feel like Facebook would have, done this. Then again, this might be the best time for them to do it because as we all know, they got so much information on us these days that
they got all the information on us. So they be the ones that be able to pair you right.
Y'all know about Match.com, right? I don't know if y'all ever tried to fill out a Match.com thing.
No, have you?
I tried it.
Okay,
I didn't go on.
Tell me the experience.
I didn't go on.
I never have.
It's just you just give up. This was years ago. But I was like, you gotta write like
like a pack, like essays.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, man, you need like 2 months to like fill your profile out because they want to analyze everything, and like try to match you with the right people. So I forget this. I'll just take my chances at the bar. You know what I mean?
It's like
just do the normal roulette way of meeting people.
Roulette. So Match.
You never know what you're gonna get.
So is Match.com like them damn job questionnaires?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I cannot stand them job questionnaires.
They're trying to get your temperament, and it seems like they're asking you the same questions over again.
Yeah.
And you're like,
what would you do?
Did I just answer this?
Like, what would
but you're asking me the question in a different way.
Like, what would you do in this situation? Like, you just asked me that about 10 questions ago. Are you trying to see if I'm lying or changing my accent, like, or giving different angles? Like, I cannot stand it. So Match, I think I did a eHarmony one.
But I think that's owned by Match. Isn't that pretty long? I thought they owned it.
They probably do because it was long.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was just like, are you trying to find me like a marriage partner? Like for real? Like,
that's why you was on there.
You're right. I was trying to find a marriage partner.
That's why it was mad complicated.
But the questions, but you know what? I get it because it's a serious thing. It wasn't meant to be like this fling thing. It was like, it was meant to actually find you a partner.
Right. And they look at it like this, like you're paying money.
Mm-hmm.
They want it to work.
They want to make sure they know you. But Facebook,
if they give you some quality people, then cool.
I think that Facebook will shut down the game with the dating thing if it's kept that way. Yeah. Because they, with their algorithm and the information that's already collected from the users, I think that people will probably be able to find like a really good match because if you own a business and you've done ads on Facebook, you know that, like, because I know I can see different categories. You can look for people specifically by it is.
What's it say? Let people know.
So we got some comments here in Facebook. Michelle saying team too much. It's worse than that. Myron saying that's deep. It is deep. Like, I mean, but Facebook has that information. Like, you can search for someone that likes new edition that is pregnant but single, that drives 2 cars.
Right. So yeah, or you could find somebody that love Gucci Mane and NASCAR race driver.
Like, and it will be targeted down to like 200,000 people out of all our users has shown that those are the 2 interests they have, and you can narrow it down further.
Hopefully they're in your area.
Right. And you can do it by area.
But that's a good thing. Like, I think it's gonna be good because Now you don't have to fill out all that information.
Right, mad specific.
You don't have to fill out all that information. Facebook's like, yo, we got you. We saw how Match did it. We saw how eHarmony did it. Don't even worry about that. Y'all gave us all this information. We know more about you than you know about yourself.
They really
We
do.
got you.
It's scary.
We got somebody for you.
So is that Facebook's voice?
Yeah, that's the Facebook voice.
Don't worry, we got you.
I've been watching you at night. Left the camera on. I noticed that you like using.
I mean, every time we go on Facebook and they can tell what kind of news stories or things that you like, because whatever you interact with on Facebook, that is what you're constantly gonna see. So if you're always watching, if you always like videos with like how to like recipe videos, like from Tasty, like where they show you those like 2-minute videos of how to make something, you're always gonna see videos related to food and making food.
So fellas, eventually I think at some point, this is just me just coming up with my own theory, but at some point they're gonna be like, do you want to merge your Instagram with your Facebook? You know, so you can connect with all them booty models you've been liking and swiping. They click the button. More like these, please. More like these.
So Michelle says, I'm cool. They already got inbox hookup. It's going down in the DM. But see, now they can go official.
You can go beyond your friends list.
Right.
Though. That's the idea. So there's people out there that you don't know. What's that?
Oh no, Caramel. She said they don't need a dating app. My 3rd grade boyfriend found me on Facebook. Oh no.
Well, he knew your name. These are for people that probably don't know you.
That's true.
Nothing.
That's true.
That's the idea. See, when you think about it, think about your dating life, right? You probably date people that's in your circle, right?
That's
or you
somehow connected.
Or you know a friend that's in your circle that knows somebody else.
Right.
Like it works like that. This will give you an opportunity to get out your circle and expand your
that
options.
Has no connections, no mutual friends, no nothing. And they are connected to you based on Facebook's algorithm to say
now
you would be a good match.
That's how a really ugly man can end up. One of the ways a really ugly man can end up with a really good looking woman. This is one of the few ways. I'm just saying. It's like, hey, it's a referral. It's just like getting a job. It's like, you know, your friend works at one spot and they say, hey, to the boss. Now you work that scenario like, hey, you know, I know Steve. And she's like, Steve got a cock eye. Well, listen, Steve is a really good dude. I mean, you really give him a chance. Really get to know his heart. She's like, well, I guess I'll go out for a coffee next thing you know.
I'm good.
They're together.
They can be together.
And they're playing that eHarmony whatever music. This will be
everlasting love. She said, so true, because all my men in my circle were grade A a-holes. Dang.
So maybe you get. That's why, hey, a lot of y'all ladies out there complaining about dudes.
McCoy says, is Facebook going to tell me if they're crazy or not?
Oh, koi.
Yes. They, you know what? They should be able to pick that up.
But there was a site that was out that was called like "Don't Date My Ex" or something like that. I don't know if that site is still around, but like you could rate the person you used to date. But it's like if you broke up with the person, obviously they're probably gonna have some sort of bad rating most of the time.
That's true.
Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, he or she was so wonderful," but you know, I just feel like we should break up. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what? Facebook might not be able to tell you if they're crazy.
They're not going to want to tell you if they're crazy.
This person has no, that would be insane if Facebook would be like, give you like a bar, like a meter reading or like a pie chart. This person has 38% crazy, but the rest of the percent is like all good. So you get to decide if you want to accept the 38%. And like Facebook gives you ways to like,
oh man, Facebook gonna turn this into Yelp. It's like here's your dating Yelp review.
This person gets 5. Oh right, this person's a 3.8.
I know we're running the show long, but I want to say this. I pulled a story from the show that kind of fits. I just want to throw this in there. There was a man out in LA. All right, and he put up, he wasn't catfishing, but he was
Okay.
fishing. All right, he was
He was
he
fishing.
was showing the abs and stuff, and he was talking to some of the ladies, and the ladies was like,
Okay.
"Cool, let me go on a date with him." He's like, "Yeah." So he show up to the club or the bar, or whatever,
Okay.
and he'd order, and then he would leave,
What?
and the woman would have to pay the bill. And so one of these occasions, one of the owners of the restaurant was like, "Hey, aren't you that guy that does this?" He's like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "I'm not serving you
Right.
because you dine and dash." It's like, but is he really dining and dashing?
He is dining and dashing. What the hell? Like, he is dining and dashing. No.
Hey, I'm saying, okay, now for the guys who are in the room that are not gonna back me up because y'all scared, hint, hint, be a man, join me, get on my side. All right.
That is dine and dash.
Hold on. That's a way of dining and dashing. But if he's dining and dashing, some of these ladies out here been dining and dashing for a real
Hell
long time.
yeah.
Because fellas, y'all took out some girls, I'm sure, on some dates. Spend some money, spend more than you should have. That's why you should take a girl out for like coffee or some ice cream or something. Keep it under like $5 your first date. Just a little hint. But those of you that go to these restaurants and stuff, and the girl knows she's not into you, but you're gonna buy this meal for her, and then she's never gonna call you again. I think that's a little bit of dine and dashing right there to me. Only this time it was the other way around. This was a super hot dude with the abs and the blink, 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 and all that. He was muscular, and you know what I mean. And ladies went for him, and he was like, "Hey, I want a free meal."
Yeah, but the difference is he not waiting till the date is over and like officially leave the nice way.
Hey,
He's
some
like
of y'all don't
leaving
wait
in
till
the
the date
middle.
is over either.
No,
That's
but
never
he's
happened to
leaving
me,
in the
but-
middle. I don't think there's a lot of cases where the woman is just leaving in the middle.
LA. Now, when we first met,
Come
and I
on
was
now.
asking you,
Uh-huh.
did you dine and dash on a dude?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but hold on. Don't you see what he's doing? He doing what these damn politicians be doing. Don't want to give you the true story.
That is
So
a true
first,
story.
the reason why the reason why I dined and dashed was because this dude showed up with a crushed freaking t-shirt. You seen that commercial?
You're supposed to look at his heart.
Have you seen that?
And not his
fuck a heart.
clothes.
Like it. No. Okay. No.
That's
Before
why Facebook gotta get a date now.
when you go to a job interview,
People
when
give
you
a chance.
first walk in, they see your appearance before anything. People
In that movie, they looked into Will Smith's heart.
You seen?
and
Have
they
y'all
gave
seen
him that job?
You do this every time you realize I'm about to shut you down. So, like, do you remember that commercial? Do you remember that commercial where the guy and a girl are on a date? She sits down and she takes her sweater off and she looks nice. But then he takes his sweater off and he got this crushed t-shirt on where the neck is like all wrinkled. And she's like, "You look amazingly comfortable." Okay. This dude showed up worse than that. Okay. Worse than that. He looked extremely dirty. He had this dirty baseball cap on, crushed shirt, and jeans that were ripped with a bunch of paint marks on it and messy shoes. Like, no. And
he was running late.
No, he was
home
home getting ready. He was home.
This is the best he got.
This was what he had. I was like, "So where you come from work?" He's like, "No, I went home, got dressed and everything for a date." What? Like that? Nah. So definitely Don. I didn't even know. And you must have forgot this part, but he forgot his wallet. So he was trying to down dash on me, come out here with some free meal. So I left before him. So he had to deal with whatever without his wallet, which I think he did have his wallet. No. I got there, I was mad.
Okay.
And then he was saying to me that he was there to order.
Late? Was he late?
No.
Okay, so he was on time.
Right. So he started ordering, but then when she left, because I was like, "I'm not ready." When the lady left, he was like, "Oh man," he doing the field pat.
So he did the I can't find my wallet / I can't find my lighter, because you know how people who smoke cigarettes can't find their lighter.
He did the "Oh man, oh, I'm so sorry. I left my wallet." No, we're not doing that today. On top of you showing up the way you did. So I did the real quick bathroom and leave trick. So guess what? If you really didn't have, never called again. No, he called. That don't mean I'm gonna answer.
Will you leave your voicemail?
Yeah.
Do you have?
I'm so sorry. I said I left my wallet. Why would you leave like that? You think I'm stupid? No, bruh. No. Somebody else might have accepted that.
I know some.
But
okay, I feel you. I know
you.
some players out here that I heard some stories where.
No, right? Deuces.
I seen it both ways though. I heard one situation where a dude got him and his girl back home a meal, and I heard a female do the same thing. I have a friend
that's
who
bold.
sent his ex out on dates. Like, yeah, go on a date, bring me back some, a meal.
That's bold.
She would bring him back like a whole meal. Like,
if that's the agreement, y'all, if they have, maybe they have an open relationship. Maybe they.
I don't think it was an open relationship.
That.
Well, like maybe a time.
But he
probably gambled a little too much because they wasn't together no more for reasons. For reasons why you might suspect if you see your girl out on a date, eventually she gonna run into a real player.
Right.
But yeah,
they had an agreement because I can tell you right now, some guy ain't gonna. Not all guys gonna have that, or women gonna be like, yeah, you can go on a date, just bring me home some food. They probably had stipulations where it was like you can go on a date, but no kissing, no peck. You can do a hug. Don't make him rub on your leg under the table or nothing. Like, just get your food, order expensive, order steak and shrimp.
Mm-hmm. And this is why it was okay for the dude at the beginning, not the very beginning, but the workout dude. That's why it's okay for him to dine and dash.
It is not okay.
Right? That wasn't even dining and dashing. All right. These ladies got to have an experience with a really good looking man, a nice dining experience, and he left. Okay.
It's so simple.
The women who did go out on those dates and that are mad, blame your other fellow females because they done racked up all the credit way high from even LA story. Now she could have just said, well, let's go to Starbucks and let's get out of here.
No, I mean we had initially said where we were gonna meet up or what we're gonna do, but I didn't think he was gonna show up.
Was it Applebee's?
No, I can't remember the name of the
Chili's or something.
The restaurant.
It's Applebee's because that's the black national.
I love me some Applebee's. Okay, restaurant. I could have some of that tonight. So
some Chili's
and Chili's.
We might go there.
So listen. I gotta share
so
this.
Listen, I'll see y'all later. You took me to Chili's, and then next week I'm gonna be like, yo, I dined and dashed on LA. That's why she's not here right now.
No. So listen, I gotta share Michelle's comment. She said, listen, I have dined and dashed, paid my own, and told my date this was the first and last.
Okay.
I love it. But it is some grown folk problem. Like, dang, why we gotta go through this? Why we can't just? That's why I'm glad I got me a good man.
We got some stuff for you here though. In Stockholm, Germany, G-Eazy got arrested for assault and cocaine possession. Partying in the club after his show, he was allegedly seen acting out of control with several security guards. One of them asked him to calm down, and G-Eazy threw some punches, hitting at least one of the security guards in the face multiple times. Police showed up and arrested the No Limit rapper who happened to have some cocaine in his pocket.
Yeah.
Going to jail.
What else was supposed to happen from that?
I'm just reporting the news that G-Eazy is going down for cocaine possession overseas, no less.
Ooh.
All right.
Damn.
Well, they let him go because G-Eazy is white. He's not black. Okay, that's part of it. In my opinion, I could be wrong.
What?
I could be wrong with that, but
I not know that?
I'm inferring.
Am I like that late to this? He's not.
What? G-Eazy?
He's not black.
No.
Are you lying?
No. Ask Instagram.
Okay, so why?
Y'all know the rapper G-Eazy.
I'm sorry. Tell me if this is bad. Is this a stereotype or what? But when I hear G-Eazy,
I clowned his name before.
I think it's black.
Nah, I think of a white dude that couldn't come up with a good rap name. Right?
You're right.
A good rap name is like Offset, or you know
that's
what I mean.
Pretty clever. I like Offset.
Quavo, that's a good name. You know what I'm saying? But G-Eazy is like, oh, we need a rapper name. It's like he took off. It's like his career took off before he could change his name. Because a lot of rappers have a lot of shitty names before they blow up. Like, but his shit like popped off so fast. Like he's like, damn, I can't change it. I'm G-Eazy forever now.
Dang, I didn't know that. I feel so slow.
Yeah, well, I got some more for you. A man was mauled by an injured bear while trying to take a selfie in India. Prabhu Bahatra. I'm not even sure I'm saying that name, but it looks like Prabhu Haratra. Babu Haracha. Babu Hara. Okay. He was driving a group of people home from a wedding in his SUV. He pulled up over to take a leak. That's a piss for those who didn't know. And saw the bear and decided, hey, I'm gonna go and take a selfie with it.
Okay.
All right. Now, before I go on with the story, I saw the video. And if y'all go and search this when y'all done with the show. Now, my dude was like this, like leaning back on the bear, like mad close.
Oh my god!
All right, now the bear was already injured and probably scared or whatever, right?
Dang.
And so, the bear's instincts kicked in, and the bear took him out. Basically, in a video caught by bystanders, people screamed, and even the dog tried to run up on the bear, but that didn't stop the attack. They say he died right there on the spot.
Okay. So he went to use the bathroom outside in the woods or desert or wherever.
Yeah, in the woods, whatever he said. Desert. It's got to be the woods. The woods. I don't think bears could live out.
You go first of all, if I'm going to use if I don't ever like going, the only camping I've done was with my church. All right.
And that was a cabin.
And those are cabins, but
so that don't count.
It counted for me. Okay. Do not hate on my church camp. Okay.
So next story.
Because my church camp was lit. Because if you went to my church camp, you'd be like, yo, this is the most amazing experience ever. I just want to say that. Mm-hmm. But I've never actually gone like for real camping. Okay. So I could tell you if I did and I had to use the bathroom outside, I'll be scared, number one. And if I saw a bear, I would not be going over to the bear, leaning on it, even though it was injured.
Yeah.
Why are you taking a picture with an injured bear? You have no compassion.
If y'all see the video or even the picture beforehand, it's like, dude was mad close. Like, as close as I am to you, that's how close he was with the bear trying to take this selfie. That's insane.
Why? Number one, the bear is sick and injured. So that's not nice that you decide to take a picture while the bear is suffering. I'm sure the animal control people, whatever, what do you call them?
Yeah, I guess animal
would
control.
Not like
they did get the bear though. They did lock the bear up. They caged it. I don't know what happened to the bear. I don't think they're gonna kill it or nothing. But it's like, how you gonna be mad at the bear?
Right, the bear didn't do nothing. The bear was trying to heal.
You coming up in his house?
Right, the bear was
acting
minding his business.
It's like these people who take selfies on top of these buildings and stuff, like these dangerous selfies.
Yeah,
like
I don't get that.
A guy died from doing that recently too. So
it was gonna happen eventually. Right, he did piss the bear off. Like the bear is hurting.
Like, really gonna take pictures of me right now?
That's like, for example, that's like when you have a headache. Like a really bad headache or you're really hungry and somebody want to come around you and like laugh and talk and ask you a bunch of questions and you just want them to shut up and you want to slap them. Like, it's kind of like that. And then on top of that, you're doing that with a bear that's injured. So the bear is already in pain. And then you come over here taking a selfie. The bear was like, if you don't move,
and when the bear, I seen the video.
Damn.
When the bear was whooping his ass.
It's not funny. I'm sorry.
Dog. I mean, it can be kind of. I mean, it's messed up. Somebody lost their life, but come on now, it's funny because that was stupid. That was stupid. So the bear is messing this dude up, and people are screaming, stop bear! And they're throwing rocks at the bear, and the bear's just steady beating the hell out of this dude. And then the dog ran up and was like on the bear's back a little bit, like he wasn't jumping on, but like, and it was almost like the bear was like, "No, stay out of this." Stay out of this. I got this. You should have told him to stay in the car. He shouldn't have came all the way over here. So
dang.
Okay, we out here messing with these animals.
Yes, we are already taking so much away from their home and their space. Like, come on. And to make matters worse, he was injured or she. I don't know if the bear was a he or she, but
either way,
it was injured.
It was a bear. And you don't really hear too much about black folks or Mexicans or Asians. You might hear about an Asian getting hit by a tiger or something. But.
So Cameron said she got a quick story. I was on a job retreat and the DJ was bringing in equipment and a bear came and picked up the speaker. Wait.
Go ahead.
The bear came and picked up the speaker and was doing everything the DJ was. We just stood still and the bear left. No lie. Wait.
That's funny.
The bear came and picked up the speaker.
It was plugging stuff in too. That's
right? Funny. Yo, I would have, but you know what? I remember, I think the first year when I went to church camp, and I remember one of the camp guides, or the people that own the camp, was explaining to us that if we see a bear, that we shouldn't run, like we should stand still. And it's a bunch of young black kids, so we just what? Stand still.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna all be together. And if a bear show up, one of us is gonna die, but the rest of us gonna leave.
But he did say either we stand still or we all run towards the bear, so we would scare the bear. I felt like none of those options.
That last one is definitely out the question.
Right.
You always gonna have that one person. Come on, guys! He said, "Run at the bear."
He's gonna be the only one while everybody's standing still.
That might have been what happened to Paboosh Banoosh, or how you?
No, he was out here taking pictures. Dang it.
But anyways, it is time to get unfaded on the box report.
Switched over to the round. For all my Southside niggas that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
Go ahead and make them famous.
All right, so people say they've heard it all, but you've never heard a story quite like this one. 26-year-old Angelique Sanchez visited an Aurora, Colorado 7-Eleven to heat up not a burrito, but a cup of urine. The store clerk watched the woman place something in the microwave before hearing a loud bang a few seconds later. The store clerk asked Sanchez to clean it up or she would call the police. Like no one else in that situation, Sanchez wiped out the mess onto the floor with napkins and got out of there. Noticing a yellow tinge with a quote-unquote unmistakable smell of urine, like a good neighbor, they called the police. Authorities picked up Angelique Sanchez a half a mile up the road where she was waiting to take a urine test for a potential job. Sanchez told police, "I cleaned up the mess and did not understand the problem," and continued to say it was not real urine. Officers issued her a summons for the damaged microwave for $500, and she did not get to take the test that day. Yeah, huh? So, okay. I think I understand why. I know why she was warming up the mic, warming up the piss.
Yeah. Go ahead, I know.
Because she has to take a test. That's not her piss. She probably was doing something like drugs or whatever, and she probably bought pee because people apparently sell their pee for people to take drug tests, which that's not a bad hustle. I might have to consider that. So it was probably like she probably bought it the night before and was like, I need to warm this up to make it seem like it came directly out my body, body temperature. But that's nasty. That's disgusting.
Yeah, she said it had to be at 98 degrees or something like that body temperature.
So Caramel says they do sell fake pee on Amazon. It's everywhere on the internet.
What?
Why am I what? Fake.
You know
What?
why you just not finding out about this? It's because you can actually use your own piss if you have to actually take a test. That's why you're so surprised. What they sell?
They sell fake pee.
If you don't need something, you're not looking for it.
But don't they know? But don't the people at the drug testing for the pee, don't they know that it's not real pee? What?
You know what? It's like on it. It might be like Atlanta. Remember when a girl had to come in and she's like, "Oh, I smoke weed," and she was like, "Oh, we didn't even look at it. We just make you guys do it." But since you told me, you're fired.
Right.
That was messed up.
Myron said that's exactly why she doesn't have one job. That's exactly why she doesn't have one job. Yo, but that's nasty. You gonna take it to a 7-Eleven where people put their food? This should let y'all know that you should not be warming up. First of all, don't buy gas station food unless it's Sunoco with that chicken because it's great. I just want to say, but all the other gas stations.
You know you love some 7-Eleven nachos.
Yeah, you're right. At least I don't gotta put that in the microwave. That's disgusting. And the slushies.
But the slushies are dope.
They are very good.
Might go get myself one right now after this show.
You might. So we're gonna go to Applebee's and slushies.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
I ain't. We'll let y'all know if we go. If we do, we take a picture.
Is I'm not buying. I'm dining and dashing. LA's picking up the
If we do go to Applebee's or the slushies, we gonna do a story or something because you ain't gonna dine and dash. I'm doing that. If he dines and dash, you know why I'm not on the show next week, or why he's not on the show, or why he's not on the show because I beat him up.
I was like, yeah, Shay One is in the hospital because I whooped his.
That is disgusting. I mean, people do some really disgusting things, man. So you just gotta wonder, like, what is in your head to make you do this?
Well, she was like, I didn't know it was going to explode.
But it's still nasty.
That's still nasty, yeah.
You're putting it in a microwave at a gas station that people put their food in.
I like the clerk who saw that and was like, oh, hell no, you got to wipe that up. I'm not cleaning that.
I wouldn't either. But somebody has to clean afterwards because that smell is still there, so you have to clean it. Oh,
people trying to get their coffee and their Slurpees on, and you know who knows where it was dripping, right?
Yo,
it really makes you wonder about like buffets. Like I always hang out with people that's like, let's go to the Asian buffet.
The Chinese buffet. I used to tear up some Chinese.
I'm sure it's fine, but it's just something mentally for me about a Chinese buffet. You know what I'm saying?
What
it's
is
like
it?
I don't know. I'll do like the regular Chinese food.
Okay, but not
whatever the regular Chinese food, you know what I'm
Cats
saying?
and
Because we
dogs?
don't really know the Chinese food
Cats and dogs
here in America.
And
but
shrimp. This shrimp.
The shrimp looks like shrimp, but the chicken doesn't look like chicken to me.
It don't look like it or have the texture like it. It's very different texture.
Different process.
Unless they're processing. Maybe they're cutting it thinner.
But maybe. But I'm sure the Asian buffet is fine. I went a couple of times. It's okay. But I'm never like one to
suggest it.
Yeah, to suggest it. And I have to be like dragged there. Like I have to be with like 2 or 3 other people where they're like, let's go to the Asian buffet. And then I go there and I'm like, oh, this is okay.
Let me get the shrimp and broccoli.
Doesn't that really make you wonder like how clean the buffets are?
It's probably not, because you ever seen the back of a Chinese restaurant?
You ever seen the people who are scooping the food out that are serving themselves? Okay, I'll rest my case. Did they wash their hands when they came out the bathroom? There was a study. I'm sure y'all heard this about the peanuts at the bar. Don't eat the peanuts at the bar because it's got piss in the nuts. Because people go to the bathroom, they won't wash their hands, and they put their hands in the open peanuts. Don't ever do that. Don't eat the peanuts at the bar. That's like the same thing. Like when you're scooping out stuff out the at these buffets, when you're going to like Golden Corral and stuff, like you don't know where these people's hands been.
And
So I would suggest if you do go there, obviously you scoop.
I just lost my appetite.
You scoop and wash your hands, or like wipe your hands with a wipe or something,
Yeah.
afterwards. But
I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't wash their hands, because I've seen a study with that where they talk about people like at like a corporate office or something going to use it. I have seen
People go to the, especially
go
women.
in the
That's just weird.
bathroom and like say I go in first, there's nobody in there, and then I come out and someone else comes in and uses the bathroom and will walk right past me out the door. And it did not sound like it was just a piss. And even if it's just a piss, if you walk into the
if you do anything in the bathroom,
you need to wash your hands. And I have seen them come in, use the bathroom, and come out and just walk out without washing their hands.
And that's how people get
and
sick.
That is just
wash your hands. That would get rid of so many
and they
things.
had the nerve. They had them same people in management when they had the nerve talking about they want to do a potluck.
It's always the ones saying they want to do a potluck.
No.
They've been trying to get me to do a potluck for a minute. I'm like, no.
I do not trust y'all with your. Some of these people nasty. Okay.
That's like the potato salad. You know, we everybody's potato salad.
Yeah, especially potato salad. They be hiding stuff in there. You never know what's in it.
You know what you could lose? We talked about this before. I said you can lose a tire in mashed potatoes. Okay. So you really got to trust the person that's making your mashed potatoes.
Oh God.
You go to these restaurants, you get this disgruntled person at KFC. I love them mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
The disgruntled person at the Popeyes, they really disgruntled. These chicken places, them people are mad. All right, you need to go early in the day. If you're going to one of these chicken spots, go early in the day. Don't wait till like late at night.
Yeah,
when they're like, we ain't got no breasts, we ain't got no spicy breasts, and they mad. They just want.
We ran out of chicken.
Ain't this Church's chicken? It's in the title. Church's chicken. You have no chicken. What's going on here?
Dang, that's nasty. So at the end of the day, if you can cook your own food, cook it. And if you have to go out, yes, but make sure you come home and wash your hands and take some pills.
Right.
Do a detox.
I've been trying to get get my health on, get the weight, the weight thing going, and one of the examples that I use in my mind when I want to go to like certain restaurants that I know are bad, I look at the people and I go, do I want to look like that? Because I guarantee you the people coming out the restaurant don't look anything like the people on the commercials. I'm just saying.
Right. I mean,
no shade. I'm just saying.
Wash your hands, people. And if you are listening to this and you are one of those people that don't wash your hands or don't wash your chicken before you season it and cook it, please do a change for humanity.
Heal the world.
Heal the world. Make it a better place by washing your hands with soap.
And water. Preferably warm.
Not just hand sanitizer.
Warm water.
Nasty.
So this is the Unfaded podcast presented to you by Bandit Box, where we listen to you and ignore you all at the same time. We want you to like, share, and follow on Bandit Box, at Bandit Box on Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook page at Bandit Box. That's BANDEDBOX. For more news in hip hop and R&B, go and check out banditbox.com.
And if you have any questions at all, or if you need any sort of advice, relationship advice, job advice, whatever, send us your questions to banditbox@gmail.com.
Yes, and those of you that are watching on Instagram right now and on Facebook, go ahead and hit the follow button and get the notifications too, because we go live, from time to time, and we've been trying to get it on a regular schedule, so we're gonna work that out.
Usually Sundays.
We're getting there, but it's definitely usually on Sundays around 8:00.
Might be
right. But those of you listening on to the Unfaded podcast on Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, TuneIn, go ahead and hit the like button there. Go ahead, leave a comment, give a rating, do what you got to do so we can help spread the love to even more people. Shout out to KoKo.
Yes.
The KoKo Mystique brand.
That was great.
Yes,
I love her. Make sure y'all go and check out her page when you're done. That's KoKo_MYSTIQUE. That's KoKo_Mystique. But I am the LA Bailey. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you follow me at the LABAILEY. And you want to make sure you go on shopcloset18.com. That's closet18.com, and use Bandit Box as the coupon code for 10% off your entire order. order, and I am taking pre-orders for the Faith Over Fear t-shirts. So you want to make sure you go and grab that. And where can they find you, Shay One?
You can find me. That sounded almost like, for real. But anyway, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at The Real Shay One. That's at The Real Shay One. I want to thank everybody for rocking with us. I just wanted to play the little Closet 18 thing for people at the end of the show on Facebook. But again, shout out to Nicole Welsh.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we have a very special guest. We'll be running the promo for that. But anyways, we'll catch you all next week. Peace out.
Later.
All right, everybody. Good show.
Heart. Oh, that was a nice heart. Look at that. Oh,
Almost perfect.
Oh, right there. Bam. Y'all see that? That's a great heart right there. So have a good night. Thank you for watching on Instagram. It was so much fun seeing y'all comments. Make sure if you can share this somehow, I guess share it, or just let some of your friends know next time we are live to come on and join a conversation with us, because it ain't that fun if y'all are in the room.
Right.
But thank you for watching, guys. We're about to close out Instagram, but thanks for watching on Instagram, y'all. We love you.
All right, y'all.
See y'all. And then now, what is it? Find some bunks.
All right, Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to Myron. Shout out to who else is in the room?
McCoy.
I think
Koi. But it's McCoy. Michelle. Shout out to Michelle Richardson. Myra that hopped in for a short bit. Shout out to you. Gareth, shout out to you. Kenneth, shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Christine. Yes, Christine was in the building. And shout out to Barb. Barb was in the building. She said her phone was choosing to download and update apps right now, and she had no clue who the people were that we're talking about. Shout out to Donnie. Yes, thank you for the congrats on episode 77. Guys, we are almost at 100 episodes, and that's going to be a big deal. So if y'all ain't riding with us, y'all better hop on the train, because we got a lot of dope things coming in the works through Bandit Box, the magazine. So thank you for watching.
Good stuff happening, y'all. All right, so we will catch you all next week.
Peace out.
I stretched it out. I made a copy.
It looks good.
And shout out to YouTube. Go ahead, slide that around. What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
I know it's probably not too many of y'all watching over there on YouTube, but we're gonna make we gotta show YouTube some love. Some more love. So we don't give y'all enough love for those of you who like to watch YouTube. But join us next week. This is good. I actually figured out a way to work y'all back in. Because for a minute I was just keeping y'all out, but I got a way to work y'all back in. This kind of worked out a little bit better. So
yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Later.